Emily of 90 Day Fiance discusses her employment and her funds, explaining why she and Cobb haven't moved out yet. Their continued stay in Salina with Emily's parents is confirmed by Cobb. Why Emily Bieberly and Cobb Blaze are still living with her parents in Kansas after 90 days of marriage is out. During their one night together in China, Emily and Cobb met in a bar. A few short weeks after they started dating, Cobb proposed to Emily. Soon after Emily and Cobb were engaged, she found out she was pregnant. Both she and he had obligations in their native countries of America and Cameroon, respectively. Cobb's wait for his visa was extended because of the COVID-19 pandemic. The lingerie model missed out on the first 17 months of his child's life, and the only time he got to see him was on the reality show 90 Days to a Wife, which chronicled their rocky road to the altar. "I've been working since I was 14, she said. Without Cobb's work permit and green card, Emily believed it was irresponsible to invest her money on a house. Now that, of course, we have all that, she continued, we can't find a house. They seem to have considered going to Kansas City, where Cobb has acquaintances. Emily has been opposed the relocation to Colorado, since she would rather that her parents remain in their current location. If a 90 Day Fiancé spin-off were to be made, Cobb and Emily would be interested in participating. Friends of Emily and Cobb's applied for them to appear on the show, and the pair is grateful for the chance to appear on camera. Emily is living her best life, coming to the gym at 5 a.m. to work on her weight reduction, and Cobb is doing well financially. Meanwhile, Cobb dismissed Emily's detractors from 90 Days of Love, saying, "Talk is cheap, and that no matter what, Emily is someone who deserves him." She continued, "I have savings, but I didn't want to spend my savings knowing that I was going to have another baby." When asked why she never moved after Cobb arrived in the U.S., Emily needed to take time off from her nannying job to have a baby, and reality TV star and fan favorite Cobb was unemployed, so it made sense for them to move back in with mom and dad. "Also, my parents receive financial support from us, which is, well, you get the idea. I won't tell how much we give, but we do," Emily said. Emily laments, "The market is horrible right now, and the pair has found nothing they like among the available homes." Still, Emily made it clear that she doesn't exploit her parents. Cobb is in charge of the farm animals, while Emily is in charge of the kitchen and housekeeping. It's a popular topic of conversation that I'm unemployed. During Emily's debut on 90 Day Fiancé, it was revealed that she was living at home with her parents and receiving financial help from her father, David. He intended to support Emily and Cobb for the first 6 months after Cobb moved to the United States. Emily assured her father that she would not add to his burden by getting pregnant again until she was living independently with Cobb and Cobb. So Emily and Cobb hid their second pregnancy from her parents to avoid any further shock. Fans, however, have accused Emily of exploiting her father. After it was found that Emily and Cobb are still residing at her parents' Kansas house more than a year after they moved in together, the teasing about her lack of employment increased. Emily told ET in an interview that she wanted to leave her parents' house soon after returning from China, but they discouraged her. Emily is quite relieved that she didn't contract COVID-19, which emerged shortly after Emily's near miss.